Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Happy Thursday, October 30th. And before we do anything else today, we have to start with a big happy birthday to Thomas. Fun Astrology or the Subconscious Mind Mastery wouldn't exist without him. His curiosity, his heart for teaching, and his willingness to keep showing up every day. That's what built this amazing community we all get to share. So today, we send him a big wave of gratitude and love. Go to hightimelineliving.com to leave him a birthday message in the community space. And honestly, this is the perfect sky for his solar return because the energy today is about insight, transformation, and truth. The big headline is Mercury sextiles Pluto, the first of 3 passes we'll have over the next 6 weeks. Mercury just moved into Sagittarius yesterday, picking up some fire and curiosity, but it already is in its pre-retrograde shadow, so think of this as the first whisper of a story that will unfold through mid-November and wrap up in December. Pluto, now direct in Aquarius, brings the depth, the willingness to dig deep below the surface. Mercury brings the message. Together, they're saying, what truth are you ready to speak? What perspective needs a voice? You might notice conversations taking on more meaning today, or thoughts bubbling up that feel a little heavier, but they're showing you something important. This is investigative energy in the best way, not suspicious, but curious. It wants to understand why something feels the way it does. And since this is just the first of 3 exact sextiles, what comes up now you'll likely revisit in mid-November when Mercury's retrograde and again in December when it moves forward. So if something starts to take shape today, a realization, a conversation, an idea, take note, it's not finished yet. The moon spends the whole day in Aquarius, which helps us zoom out a little. It's the lens that says, okay, I see the emotion, but what's the bigger pattern here? If the Mercury-Pluto vibe feels intense or mentally heavy, Aquarius helps bring the air, space, perspective, and detachment. It's a great energy for talking things through, journaling, brainstorming, or connecting with people who help you see things differently. Even an offhand comment or small moment of connection can bring clarity today. So keep your antenna up for those little cosmic nudges. And because Pluto is in Aquarius, the moon's energy is echoing that theme. What we learn when we let go of old stories and open up new ones. We've been feeling that thread of deep transformation since Pluto's station direct back on October 13th, and this Mercury-Pluto link continues that process, but in a lighter, more conversational way. It's not about doing all the heavy emotional digging today, but about observing the patterns and choosing the words that heal, not harm. If there's tension in the air, try not to rush to fix it. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself what truth is underneath this. Sometimes clarity is the first step in transformation, and maybe it's a gift today. Insight that changes everything quietly, not through drama, but through understanding. And of course, it is All Hallows Eve, that magical night when the veil feels just a little thinner. Intuition is strong, and messages from the other side tend to come through a little louder. So, tonight, whether you are prepping for trick or treating at a Halloween party or just taking a moment under the moonlight, pay attention to what whispers in. The Mercury Pluto connection opens the door for meaningful signs and symbols. You might just get a little wink from the universe, or maybe from someone you love who's crossed over, reminding you that you're right where you're supposed to be. So, as we celebrate Thomas's birthday today and this All Hallows insight energy, remember words have weight, awareness has power, and curiosity can be the spark that starts real change. From all of us here, happy birthday, Thomas. Thank you for this space and for the light you've helped us find. And for everyone listening, have a fun, safe, and soulful Halloween. Thomas will be back with you tomorrow to set up the weekend. Remember, if you haven't signed up for Lucky Stars yet, this is your last call to get the 1-month free trial. Go to hightimelineliving.com. I will be back with you next week. So until then, much love. Talk soon.